We still haven't gotten to the treasure room.
You know, I think that's either this one. It's either this one or the next one. I'm thinking this is it though. Nah, we got it. This one's hard too. This is the Frankenstein Dungeon.
So you're gonna have to fight Frankenstein?
Yeah.
Frankenstein's monster?
Yeah, and the Hunchback.
Oh god. Oh, the Hunchback. Wow, this really is just like a fucking remake of the first game, isn't it?
Oh, like the same. Yeah, and there's like the mummy on the clock tower and everything. It is. It's just kind of like a remake done well. Like it's just the same ideas, but like new stuff and good control. And this part sucks right here. I almost wonder if you could drop to the right, but I don't want to risk it. Because I'm gonna hit my head on this and I'm gonna get killed. All right, here we go. Whew. All right, so should
Oh god, that's like Mega Man shit right there.
All right.
Blocks.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna do it? Oh man.
I guess I have to.
Oh.
Oh boy, I remember this too. Go! Ah.
That sucks.
Oh boy, I'm in trouble now.
You have to do it this time.
Yep. Apparently I got an extra life, but hey, you know, I'm still it's...
You should wait for this.
Ooh. I'm trying to remember the strategy.
You have to just stop and like kind of get the pattern down in your mind a bit. But the hard part though is that you can't see the whole thing.
Yeah,
so
that was a problem. Like I had the pattern for what I could see.
Yeah. And then you can't see the rest, so then you gotta make a run for it.
All right, here we go.
Whew. Holy shit. This is it.
All right, here we go.
Win.
Just win.
Don't lose. That's my advice.
Whoa. Wait a minute. No Hunchback?
Hit him. Hit him.
Yes. Really? That was easier than I remembered.
Yeah.
I must have been thinking of the first game.
Yeah. I think you were.
Aw.
This is probably gonna be the treasure room.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Look at that. Look how you just walk over in the coins.
I love that. I've always loved that. And golden skeletons. Yeah, I used to keep jumping on it, like if you jump on it really fast.
The money, the money!
Money! When money was just gold coins.
It's funny to think that, like, you know, money, it's not really worth anything. It's just what you can buy with it.
Yeah, there was a really funny South Park episode about space cash.
Okay.
And it's basically like it was an extraterrestrial experiment where they put money on Earth just to see what people make it into. Like, so it's really worth nothing.
Right.
But nothing's worth anything. It's only what the people of Earth consider it to be worth.
Right, right.
Yeah, money is just bullshit.
Yeah, the money itself is like nothing.
You need it to live just because.
You need it to buy Super Nintendo games.
It's like, I think it's like if there wasn't money, then nobody would work, and then nobody would you know, there wouldn't be people making the things that you need to survive. But but
like the actual things that are actually worth something.
I guess everybody would be just like surviving like amongst themselves. It'd be like everybody for themselves. But like, ooh. Star Trek is where it needs to go, where there is no money and everybody just works to better themselves, or you know, whatever.
That's a quote from First Contact. I have to say, I do love the idea of the glittering gold piles and all that. It's just like, ever since I, you know, as a kid, I always loved, you know, the Uncle Scrooge comics, and you know, if you ever tried to actually dive into money, it wouldn't work.
Well, did you ever see the Family Guy episode where they spoofed that?
What did they do in the Family Guy
episode? It was one of those quick cutaways that they always do, but when Peter jumps into the gold, and then instead of him diving into the gold, like he just hits it really hard, and then he's in pain and he like broke his bones and everything. He's like, I thought it was gonna be like like a liquid, but it's really a solid hard thing.
Well, I can tell you, in one of the first Uncle Scrooge comic books, the Beagle Boys, you know, all they ever want to do is steal all his money. So they get it. They get all his money by the end of the comic. What Scrooge does to get his money back, he's like, all right, guys, you know what? You did it. You got my money. You know what I always do? I swim through it. You guys see me swimming through it? Just go ahead. You got it. And then they're like, oh boy, oh boy. And then they jump into the money and they clonk right on the head and they all pass out.
So it only works
and then like Huey, Dewey, and Louie or Donald or whatever, they're like, So what is the deal with that anyway? With you jumping through the money? He's like, I gotta tell you, it's just a trick I learned how to do. He doesn't explain what the trick is, but you know,
he's got a way. I used to have a Beagle Boys vinyl record.
Did you?
Yeah, I actually did. You remember? It was a song. Actually, it was like I guess they did a single or something.
Right. There were so many Disney products.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, gotta get the money. Uncle Scrooge's money. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. That thing does come in handy sometimes.
Wow, you have to hit it like more if you do.
Yeah, it's not very strong.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess what do you expect? He's doing that as opposed to.
Right. Yeah. It's funny that they thought of that too.
That there's logic.
Yeah, like it doesn't hit it as hard.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But the logic in the levels, like why would there ever exist stairways that are just like, you know, there's platforms, like who would live here to go up there and then have to jump on the, I guess. So he's just, but then he wouldn't need stairs at all. He would just fly.
Well, who knows what Dracula's thinking? Maybe he wants stairs sometimes.
Oh my God. Oh. What do you like better, the Addams Family or the Munsters?
That's always like a debate. It's like, what do you like better, Star Wars or Star Trek? Like Addams Family or the
that
Munsters?
One's so old, the Star Wars, Star Trek. Yeah.
Well, so is the Munsters Addams Family. Well, that's from the 60s. So that's just as old as a debate.
Wow. Well, I never heard anybody propose that question. I just said
I always heard that.
Wow. Okay, so I was being very unoriginal and didn't even know it.
People would always like think about like which show is better, like Brady Bunch or the Partridge Family. That was like another one. It's like my
Brady
answer to that is neither.
Neither is the right answer.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have the fucking axe. Now I'm fucked.
Oh yeah. Well, you keep whipping them.
Oh man.
I think I would.
Actually, do you want to do this? I feel like you're probably better at this. I don't want to die again.
Whip them!
This is close. Damn it.
Oh. Should I just get to him with the axe?
Yeah. Let's try it again.
Oh, shit! Ah. Oh, great.
You gotta go across here, up top.
Oh, thanks. All right.
One chance at this. All right.
Oh! Oh, man.
Oh, man. I thought it was gonna be He-Man.
Oh.
Great. Oh, no.
What? Look, I didn't even move. I had my thumb on it. I was ducking. Imagine drowning in gold coins.
That would suck. What would be the worst thing to drown in?
Diarrhea.
Diarrhea? Hot diarrhea?
Oh, yeah. That would be pretty bad.
I would least like to drown in cockroaches, I think.
Oh. Oh, geez.
You know what? Cockroaches mixed with hot diarrhea.
Oh.
That looks like a sweet spot.
Oh boy, here we go.
All right, here comes the assholes.
Assholes. If I had the axe, I could axe you a question, axhole.
Kill him!
Ah! Ah!
Start hitting him!
Fuck!
Hit him! You died and you beat it? Do you...
Ah!
That didn't count. You know why? Because you didn't get the orb after.
Yeah, you need the orb. If the orb would have landed on my dead body, I wonder if it would have counted.
You would have had to been in the middle of the screen.
Oh god, oh god! I guess I did better in my video from 1992, if you watch that review of it. Yeah, that's true. Like, is that on the channel? Like
I don't know if it's on James Nintendo Nerd. I have to look.
Yeah, the 1992 like game review I did.
Tell you what, if enough people comment and want it, I'll put it on the channel.
it's just like a few minutes of me as a 12-year-old. Yes, I was doing that even back then.
See? It's gonna drop soon. Get out. Look how good you did that time. Kicked its ass that time.
I had half life.
You did.
I think we made up the quote. Like we were playing this in college, I think, or talking about it, and then I ended up using like our discussion in the video where I said it's like nostalgic memories for another game inside of a game or something like that.
It plays the music from all 3 of the NES games. It's like nostalgic memories of a Nintendo game within another Nintendo game.
It's like years later, and you're like older. But, you know, it's funny because
older enough where at that point,
yeah,
it felt like longer than it was.
But then we had played
11 or 12,
like Castlevania, the original, in like what, like 1987, 1988. Right. So this is like 4 or 5 years later.
That was like 8.
Yeah. So we're playing.
Which at that point, that you know, in your life, that's a long time when you're that young.
It's like half a decade.
Yeah. So it really was. Whoa. It was very nostalgic to hear the music again, and then it also makes you realize what you're going through right now is like you're about to complete another Castlevania, and there's like closure almost. Like you feel like, oh, now that I'm hearing this music, I must be near the end of the game.
Right.
And like, oh, there's a classic fuck up here. If you try to whip this guy,
you can accidentally whip the thing to go up.
What's worse is if you just tap it, like you're just whipping, and not holding onto it, you'll go through that platform. You'll actually drop to your doom.
Is it a glitch?
It's like it's basically like a glitch. So even there, I jumped just to give myself room so it wouldn't like kill myself.
You should be getting these candles because there could be like shit in there, and like you're almost.
I'm just trying to stay alive.
There you go, like that right there. You got it. Never mind. Oh, did you already know there was a turkey leg in there?
I didn't, but I was just trying to not get killed.
I think the Medusa heads are more forgiving in this than they are in the NES.
Oh god, the first Castlevania, those Medusa heads, holy shit!
That's a hard fucking game.
See that? See how I went through? Like if that was.
I know what you're talking about because I remember that happening. Too, actually.
Oh, see this? This clusterfuck going on.
That's what I wanted to call one of the Monster Madnesses one year. I was like, let's just call it clusterfuck.
Which year was that?
I think that was the year maybe we did Camp Cult. The Mummy.
The Mummy.
Come on, James. First time. We gotta make up for lost ground.
Ooh.
That mummy ain't got shit.
Oh, he's so dead. You know what would have been really bad if all that jumping around I just did
fell down the hole?
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Mumra farts at mummy dust. Mumra is a fuck.
Oh, the music.
This is where that quote came from when I heard this. See, now you feel like you're a kid again. It's back. It's 1987 all over again, or 88, whatever it was.
I mean, the game I think was out, but like I didn't play Nintendo till '88.
Okay.
So that I'm just clarifying, so people aren't like, oh, Castlevania didn't come out, you know, like.
Right. Like I get confused with Zelda too, because I forget if I actually played Zelda in like '86 or '87, or I think I got the NES in '86. Kind of forget.
I don't know, so you got it earlier than me.
I think so, yeah.
Fuck.
What were your first NES games?
Ghosts and Goblins and Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt.
You know what mine were? Jaws and Ghostbusters.
Oh god, those are terrible to start with.
Yeah. This is Castlevania to me.
Oh, Castlevania 2 was one of my first games I owned.
Oh god.
Also, it was up there, yeah.
At least that had some positive merits to it, where Ghostbusters like doesn't really have any.
That was the worst. Like, I mean, a game. Ghostbusters, you could make a good game out of.
Oh, absolutely.
And holy crap, did they fuck that one up? Which is in my video, so I don't even need to say that.
But here's a question, though, I don't think you did address. Is there anything about that game that you think was good?
About the first Ghostbusters? Mm-hmm. I can't think of anything.
Yeah, I can't either, actually.
It was like they ruined
so bad.
Every single thing about it. The whole idea of having to buy the ghost equipment and everything.
The ghost
everything, or whatever. They didn't even stop and think about, how long it would take to get the money to buy the things you need, and in the time it takes to buy the things, you can't even beat the game because there's another timer when like the Zool building, like you know when you have to go to the Zool building, all that happens before you can even get the money to buy it.
That was my first NES game. The surprise that I ended up loving NES since that was my first. Fortunately, like right after that, I got
Jaws,
Zelda.
Yeah, like Jaws was playable, But
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't good though.
no, but
And I can say that because
Ghostbusters-
I mean that was one of my first fucking NES games. It was not. Jaws was not good. Had I not gotten Zelda like right after that, I probably would hate video games to this day. It just seems like 3 things every single time. There you go.
Whoa! Woo! Oh boy! Oh man!
Oh shit.
Oh, this is good. The music, and you got the moon through the window. It's like you just know shit's gonna get intense. Did you see that fucking shit?
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh, well, they start.
I thought you had it.
Oh, well, I thought so too. I was like, yep.
One
more
fucking
hit.
way. You worked him down.
One more fucking hit.
All right, come on, you can do this.
I need a weapon. There's just nothing.
I mean,
it's like
you're
giving
close.
us.
You're making it close, like every.
You know what though? Fuck the weapon. Castlevania's all about the fucking whip. It's like, look, if you can't do it with the fucking whip,
Then fuck you.
See, I'm changing my strategy.
It's working better.
Yes.
That's it. I think that's what you needed to do, was get a little further away.
Oh, and we're still going.
Oh boy.
Oh, great. Without a fucking weapon, really?
This is gonna be bad.
This is gonna be really bad.
Oh man. Well, it's definitely possible because they're putting you here.
Yeah.
So it can be done.
Uh huh.
This is working better.
Ah!
You fucking almost had him.
Wow. I almost beat death.
Too bad you can't walk back and go get that turkey leg in the middle of the fight.
Yeah, yeah, like this, like this.
Yeah, like why does the screen, you know, if it wasn't for the screen, just when you're hitting them, just try to walk a little further away. That's all.
Imagine if you couldn't whip up in the air. Imagine if this was any other Castlevania game. Yes!
See?
Oh, look at that! I'm fucking him up! Fucking him up! Mm!
Oh my god. You're fucking mental.
Oh, you want to know a cool trick?
Let's see the trick. Invisible platforms.
Ooh, turkey, heart.
Alright, here you go.
All right, do you want to give him a shot, or?
You know, let me give him a shot. You think you can do this without all these items? Probably not.
I think the cross is pretty important, but yeah, get that, yeah. Ooh.
I hate these fire things. That's what's killing me.
Yeah. Usually, if like it's best to jump and whip straight with those. Like the diagonal whip usually makes them fly into you. Ooh.
And then there's that fire.
Oh shit.
This is fucking ridiculous.
All right.
What happens here? The same shit?
Basically, it's a little different. I forget though.
Does he appear like that? Okay.
Here he goes. And like, yeah, like what's up with his face? It's basically that, like always get in between those, and you should be good.
Oh.
Almost. Oh!
Oh, fuck!
Damn! No, he's doing it again. Being really generous with the turkeys. It's Thanksgiving in Dracula's castle.
It's Thanksgiving in Dracula's castle.
I don't want to screw you up with that. Like Dracula would be celebrating Thanksgiving.
Imagine that with like pilgrims and shit. Like the last thing I ever thought about.
Do you want to see a vampire coffin?
Come on! Fucking fire! Oh. Now you can give me a turkey leg.
Go under it, go under it. Oh.
Fuck!
Damn.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck.
Yeah. Whip him. Yeah. Yeah. That was a good combo. Go under, go right, go right. Oh. You got it. All right. And just when those things appear, just get.
Gotcha. I understand.
Yeah!
Fuck you!
Here we go. I'm like.
Die, you fucking bats, motherfucker!
Yeah.
Dracula, go back to the fucking tomb, bitch!
There he is.
Fuck you, piece of shit, die, motherfucker!
Yeah, you're stepping on him right there.
Good.
And there you go. The best Castlevania game still.